Hey there team, and welcome to a little 4-man free-for-all. Now this is a Woods of Lorien free-for-all, composed primarily, I think entirely, of Elven Factions. So Scout posted this one up by this point it'll be a few weeks ago, I think. So that will be in the description if you have watched it, then just a heads up for that. But we have Thanatos here, playing as Lothlorien. He's got his Riders of the Golden Wood there. No general in with them, no. Blades of the Wood today. Lorien and Axemen. It's definitely going to turn things on their heads because you have got things like Blades of the Wood. You can reliably kill most humans and orcs and everything with them, but up against other elves, they just might not cut it today. Lorien and Warriors, Spears of the Wood, Woodland Protectors, and Kindred of Killaborn. Some Lorien and Archers, March Wardens of the Wood, 2 of them. Again, they can get shot to pieces by the Elven accuracy. And their poison arrow damage, is that really going to be super effective? We'll see. Up against Mirkwood, I feel that might be a good fight for Thanatos. He's got some Staff Masters. I've made it very clear how much I adore Staff Masters. They're just a fun unit. And it's just a shame that Lothlorien is a faction that I play so rarely. So it's really, yeah, I don't get to use them all that much. But this map is one of my favourites for a free-for-all. I think it's got a lot for it. There are places you can run off and hide and play defensively, but they're so out in the open. And as long as you're playing with a good few, well, some skilled players, this is gorgeous, I love that little area, that are going to be kind of smart and not let somebody just sit and be passive and stay out of the fight, you should be a-okay. So we do have Mirkwood there. Oh, must be Imladris, and I think, yeah, this is Lindon. This very light blue. Oh yeah, shoot, of course, yeah. I mean, March Wardens of the Wood, if they can get some good shots into Lindon forces, that is probably what he wants. He'd prefer just mass arrow fire rather than anything too high powered. But as long as he sort of avoids Imladris. But again, from Imladris, he doesn't have to worry too much about counter fire. So, I don't know. Initial thoughts. I mean, Mirkwood could just overwhelm people with arrow fire. The map is great for hiding units, which Mirkwood can do left and right. Lindon is definitely going to be a tricky one, I feel. Yes, they can bring a lot of numbers to the field, but there's so many skilled archers that they're going to have to face down today. Imladris as well, I think, is like the best of the best. So I'm feeling, for me, I feel Imladris or Mirkwood. But in a free-for-all, it's never just a 1v1 scenario. There's a lot of diplomacy at play, a lot of just dumb luck too. Anyway, Nawaki's got his Elven King Palace Guard, some Hiri Peng with some armor upgrades, so they can take a bit of a beating in a skirmish engagement. The Elders of the Elven King there, some more armor upgraded Hiri Peng. Woodland Protectors, Spears of Emendur and Hiriek. Okay, very odd to see the Hiri Peng armored and the Hiriek not. A fair few Cav, the Huntsman of Amon Lank, Sindar of the Girl, and some Bows of Emendur there. And again, a lot of units are going to be hiding. And Hiri Lang here, again, that's armor upgraded for one of them, but it's so strange to see a unit of Hiri Peng with an armor upgrade and a Hiri Lang without it. Just, I mean, certainly, you know, very interested, but it's against the norm of what you usually see. Oh, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Okay, Lindon is the darker blue, Imladris is the lighter blue. Anyway, so Sauce is playing as Imladris today with his Gwathi Arthand out front. Yeah, everybody's going to struggle to bust through that. Elder Emwy Lancers and Gwathi Rockdor. Behind them, some Imladris Guardians. No armor upgrades. See, I would have maybe bumped that on because nobody can really match that 1v1 then. Elder Emwy Sword, not with their main line, of course. Elder Emwy Swordmasters, Brune and River Wards, 2 of them, Elder Emwy Archers, Elder Emwy Spears, Gwathi Meridain, and the Imladris Guardians. Then no armor upgrade for the Meridain. Then Elder Emwy Spears. So he's really gone heavy into his, like, elites, but at the same time he's not giving out armor upgrades to the likes of the Imladris Guardians, or even the Gwathi Meridain. Over here. Lindon, who is probably going to dominate the Cav play because Imladris hasn't really... Oh, no, Imladris does have a fear. Yeah, okay. Probably not. Mythalon Lancers here by Diego. Some Horse Lords Vilmo. Harlan and Infantry. A nice battle line. You can get that with Lindon, of course. Mythalon Marines, Mythalon Pikes, Mythalon Swordmasters, Blade Masters at the side there too. And then Harlan and Guard out front. Swordmasters and Harlan and Infantry. So we'll get underway. A lot of units will be popping up from being hidden. Looks like Thanatos is probably going to be opening up into Lindon. That's where you'll rack up the kills. It's you know, it's always just, are people doing this for the kill count, or are people doing this for the last man standing? I never really like to give a decisive this person won a free-for-all, because free-for-alls at the end of the day, they're meant to just be a bit of fun. There's a lot of skill in them, and there are some times where you do have the last man standing and he's got, you know, a tremendous amount of kills and a lot of good damage done. So you can sometimes, but a lot of the time, even if you're the last man standing, I'm reluctant to call you the winner, because it's like, yeah, you've just kind of been protective. But anyway, it looks like, I love this from Diego. I love early aggression, but it's going to be met with some real brutality there, as the Lorien archers open up. The rain coming down here. Obviously, the gods are very unhappy with this great kinslaying that's about to be committed. Harlan and Guard, if they face the enemy archers and in spread formation, yeah, because the enemy's tightly packed, he could see some good kills, but it looks like Diego is not going to be relying on his... Oh god, ouch. He's not going to be relying on his archers to get the job done, as he is rushing forward into melee. We like that. We definitely like that. We've got some cav on the flanks, but it's just around the Golden Wood. Yeah, Kindred opening up. Goodness sake, Diego's going to be taking some tremendous casualties right now. I don't know if I would have gone... Oh, nobody else is... No, that's okay. Yeah, so many casualties from Diego. I would have probably wanted to do a little bit of skirmishing with my Harlan archers first. Harlan Guard even. And then come forward with the rush. But this is definitely going to catch Thanatos off guard. And he's not... Even with all the casualties he's taken, he's still fighting not very much of Thanatos' army. Relying on these Spears of the Wood to hold back Harlan and Infantry. They're not going to do that for long. Watch the Golden Wood. They need to be shut down. We need to get around the flank. No, okay, as this is going, it looks like Mirkwood and Imladris are going to be gearing up for a showdown. As Sauce approaches, I'd want to keep those... If he keeps these Gwathi Rockdoor healthy throughout the fight, that would be incredible. My cat sneezed somewhere. Nope, he's okay. I'm not sure where he is, but he's okay. I say nothing is going to really be able to counter those Gwathi Rockdoor in the open field if they're healthy. Mythalon Lancers pushing up here. Throwing out some javelins into the Riders of the Golden Wood. Fantastic. That's a lot of jabs too. That's not going to be fun for Thanatos. Yeah, I mean, he's going to shoot them back, but I mean, that's a good match for Diego for sure. I'd want to run the Horse Lords over if I could. I think we might be getting that. Yeah, Horse Lords running up now to just sort of chase down those riders so that the Mythalon Lancers can actually start to batter on in. Let's zoom on in for a second. Again, Swordmasters tearing through those Spears of the Wood. Really struggling, those poor spearmen. Well, that's kind of something pretty fancy. We can try and make something like this work. Yeah, but all the while, Lindon is taking so much damage from the archers. Harlan Infantry routing off there. Lothlorien Guard. Something that even the great warriors of Lothlorien are going to struggle to deal with. Right now their defeat seems certain, which is a great surprise, but I'm sure that'll stabilise shortly, unless the Kindred jump on into the fight. Which, if they're out of ammunition, fair enough. Watch the Golden Wood here engaging, taking fire. Let's see these Harlan Guard, because they weren't used in this skirmish phase. Diego will just be able to use them to deal some decent casualties throughout. Javelins coming on over. Sorry about this. Harlan and Infantry over on the right flank. They could be rushing around, completing this flank, but still, Thanatos is keeping a few forces in the left. Not entirely trusting that the Wood Elves and High Elves are really going to be engaging each other. They've still not had a proper engagement. If we consider how far along the battle is on the other end, not a bad thing for either of these guys just to watch how it's going to turn out over there, but they're going to have to fight a little bit. Making good use of this little hill there. Okay, no, we're coming around now. That sturdy armor of the Lothlorien is going to shrug off a lot of damage from Mirkwood. I guess he's just wanting to protect his flank, but dude, if these guys could jump on in, you could barrel on through. Lorien warriors still crushing, which is, you'd maybe think it's a bit overkill having that big axe, but they're handling the fight quite nicely. I guess they do outnumber them a fair bit, but still impressive. Mithril Marines, once they use up their ammunition, they'll jump on in. A lot of pikes here is fantastic, but because of this very steep terrain, those pikes are just not going to be as useful. Oh. Javelins coming on into the backs of the Mithril Marines. It's a shame, but okay. Horse Lords of Ulmo. Got a good one. 118 before contact. They are spears, so we need to get out, like, immediately, but... Okay. We need to move now. We need to go. This was nice. It wasn't as nice as I was hoping it would be, but it was decent, because as we're running, it's the issue with just connecting to a very narrow flank like that. Blade Masters? What those Blade Masters are chasing, but a few of them are going a bit wild. Mithril Lancers are through in behind Thanatos' lines, so this is gonna be getting the better of a lot of people's micro, trying to sort of deal with cavalry that's in amongst your formation while also keeping the front line in check. March Wardens opening fire on the Mithril Lancers. That's not fun for them. Lorien Mounted Company positioned over here. Oh god. Yeah, these Harlan Infantry mixing up with the Staff Masters, but those Staff Masters should carry that. It'll be a slow fight, but it should be a fight they'll win. Fury Ping. What are we going for? Just firing straight on down. Oh no, straight over into the Neratino Warriors. Yeah, really just wanting to dominate the range game here, which is not too difficult as an elf up against Imladris. Damn, even these poor Elven archers have been shot to pieces. You want to get those guys in melee after they've used up their ammunition anyway, so it's a shame to see them go down. Hurioth engaging now. Again, not something that can happily go toe-to-toe with the likes of the Imladris Guardians, but they can do alright. Swords of Rivendell fighting alongside the Gwathi Meridain. Yeah, it's a shame to have the Meridain crack on into these Wood Elves. But still, something's got to do it. Gwathi Arthan there again. Can't really counter that. It's a tough situation for Nowaki, and I think he's making the best of it. Just because all across this front line, his troops are going to be struggling, and even with the Cav fight as well. Oh dear, that Stan's just fallen to an Oldoran guard. That's actually quite a cool little shot. Yeah, the death of that general there with the trees sort of just overlapping it there. That was nice. I like that. Would make a good thumbnail if I was fast enough. Gwathi Rockdoor there, still chasing down those Huntsmen of Amalak. They're spear cav, as are the Sindar. So this is a lot of counter cavalry ability. But the Bruin and River Wards, they're actually an anti-cavalry sword master too. So yeah, this is just not a fight that's going to go in favour of Nowaki, and he's going to have to rely on his infantry and his archers. But if you totally lose the cav game and the enemy still has something as powerful as the Gwathi Rockdoor, then that is frightening. Definitely frightening. Huriolang coming on in, trying to get a backstab upon the backstab here. These Huriolang have had to turn around to face up against the Eldorenwe Eldorenwe Spearmen, but some Huriolang are coming to stab them. But I think the Huriolang are about okay, fair. I was surprised that charge was pulled off, but it was definitely the right thing. Even if you lost like 4 or 5 Gwathi Rockdoor, would have not made the charge worth it. Those Huriolang, you can find a better charge later. You can go for something else entirely. Huntsmen of Amalnak. Oh, they managed to lock down some of those Eldorenwe Lancers. We don't want to let that happen. Come on, get the Rock Door. Go. They're moving in now, though. But all the while, those archers are going to be firing away into the cav. Horse is a big target. Got the March Wardens, the wood around the flank. Shooting in. Where are we going for? Okay. Up. Yeah, right on into these Staff Masters, but we're actually racking up a good bit of friendly fire with those shots. Even the Elven accuracy at that range, at this sort of really muddled fight, going to be a bit tricky to land those shots perfectly. And with a dead general suffering the morale shock from the poison too is going to hurt. Even a Lothlorien elf. Yeah, so it looks like the numbers from Lindon. Oh, Oh, Harlengard are spears, if they can get those out. If they... Oh god, they suffered massive casualties there, though. It looks like they are just going to get run right on through. It's always the tough choice. Oh, right, that's why he ran on through. He wanted to get away from the Mithril Lancers. I was going to say, it's difficult to know sometimes, do you want to pull back or do you want to try and push through? So, you know, it's lovely when you can just push straight through a unit and just run off into their back lines. Not that there really are back lines here, but... Wait, was not an option. That was the only option, I should say. Swordmasters getting beaten down even with the assistance from the friendly fire. It was not enough, and the pikes have fallen there too. Yeah, this is the point now. If I was Diego, I'd maybe be having words with Thanatos. Oh, okay. Imladris General fall in there. But yeah, I'd be considering having words with Thanatos, because your opponents might be doing quite alright, especially one of your opponents. I think Mirkwood seems to be having the best of this. Saying that, no, I don't think I would say that. Everybody's pretty bloodied up. I mean, Nawaki's got a lot of power here. It depends how much ammunition he really has. I don't think much. But even then, armor upgraded here, Peng, jumping into the fight, and all of these Woodland Realm patrol. This Cav, I don't know, man. It's tricky. I definitely don't want to put my money on anybody right now. I think, unfortunately, Diego is maybe a goner, but at the same time, he's got total Cav dominance over here, and he's using it to great effect. A bit of Watcher Fire will come in, hurt him a fair bit, but then he's still got this infantry corps over here. That's all those Blade Masters, still 41 Blade Masters. Okay, right, I was counting out Diego, but definitely not. Right, Lothlorien, what are we still fighting with here? Axemen, pretty much it. They'll rack up a good few more kills, but they will be goners. Some warriors there. Right, Thanatos, maybe it's time. I don't think there would be shame in falling back. If you're pursued, then that's all there is to it. You gotta just fight, but... Maybe if he ran, he would just get run down by Cav. Maybe he is better off just holding this hill and just making Diego know that, like, yeah, if you keep pushing me on this hill, like, you're going to pay for every step. But whereas if he runs out into the open field trying to make an alliance with one of the other powers, or just try and just take a position, hope the enemy will fight each other for a little bit, he might just get run down, which would be terrible. Eldraenway Spears, yeah. Continuing to beat back. Those Wardens of Amon-Lak are not going to go down easy. Oh, goodness me. Gwathi Arthand. Whoa! That wasn't an admit defeat, was it? It wasn't. How much did I... Where are they? Where are they? Yeah. I didn't misread that. That was 31 Gwathi Arthand that broke. How did that happen? How the hell did that happen? That is I guess they were so spread out. There were some of them here, there were some of them here. But still, that's shocking. That's really shocking. And I mean, Elven King Palace Guard, that's scary, but 31 of you? Boys, come on. Okay, right. With that, that's a damn shame for Sauce. That sucks. That's one of the most unfortunate routes I've seen. But Mirkwood should have this in the bag then. So that means... Boys, stop it. Stop it. Whatever's going on here, cease. Still a lot of scrapping. If we want to deal with Mirkwood, we're going to need every man here. We're going to need all these Blade Masters go toe-to-toe with those Palace Guard. We need the Lorien Warriors. Dearie me. Come on, boys. Stop it. Don't use that Kindred Fire. We need to be blasting through some Wood Elves. Not worth it. Harlan Guard, stop it. Dearie me. I don't know. Still got Cav control. Diego is the horse master today. You really... And 8 horse lords still remaining. You're paying they're out. That's one... I mean, if you can force them to be aggressive because they've used up all of their ammunition, they've got to charge you, but... when they're charging you, Diego can use his Cav still. Maybe, right. I'm not... Ouch. Oh... Holy smokes, that was a deep charge, but a few of them ain't going to make it. That was 8 before they charged. Yeah, these two, they're goners. Unless this guy can... Whoa, no way. No way! Holy smokes! That was good. Well done. Oh, it'd be such a shame if they just did a rapid attack and got him. That guy is one of the luckiest cavaliers I've ever seen. Surrounded by elven spearmen, and you still manage to slip away. It is quite something. 10 Palace Guard. Two Miraday. They'll kill these guys happily. Some shots coming in. Spears of Emendure chasing them deep down. What's shooting there? Neratino warriors. Okay. Okay. Nawaki's going to fall back, which kind of, unfortunately for him, that's sort of his best option here, just because he has no way to contest the cav fight. Right, boys, have you come to your senses? It's maybe looking like it. Maybe not, though. No, I think they're still going at it. Okay, good for them. But I do worry that they're perhaps seeing blood, and they're losing sight of the best course of action here. Some staff masters there continuing to chase people around, but the horse lords can get you. Yeah, when you're not on a hill, that's kind of the funny thing about this map. There's lots of these little hills about that you can just climb up and kind of negate a cav's charge. Sometimes you can get lucky with a cav charge, just uphill, and they just do it perfectly. But yeah, don't think he's going to get that today. Lorien Mounted Company doing some decent work up against those Blade Masters, down to 7 now. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, and Imladris. No, Imladris kind of busted here. Woodland Protectors. How are we doing with the Godfelin? Because I was seeing some of there's 18 Godfelin, no armor upgrade for the Godfelin. And very few armor upgrades for Sauce today. Really just decent quality troops throughout, but very few armor upgrades. Woodland Protectors chasing them down. Yeah, Nawaki's got numbers. He's definitely the most numerous by far. And he does have a fair few spears. He's got the Woodland Protectors left and right. Don't know if he's actually got any Hiriak anymore. No, I think he's generally relying on his Woodland Protectors to scare off cav. Which, I'm looking Palace Guard, pretty sure they've got an anti-cav bonus, but you don't want them to hold back a cav charge. Elders, do you have your bows? Okay. Okay. We still have ammunition. We can still shoot down enemy cav. This is not over. And all the while, like, Lindon's cav is just getting damaged in their little charges up against Lothlorien. We're still fighting over here. I don't know about this, man. Mythlon Marines against those Lorien archers still. Watch the Golden Wood, surely out of ammunition, I'm pretty damn sure. Kindred. Okay. Is this routing? Yeah, surely. Yep. Okay. Now what's all this? Is Lindon pulling back quite far? He's really okay. Oh, Diego. You see, I don't know about that. I think Diego's pulled back. Well, all he's got is his cav, though. Yeah, he's got his horse lords there, and he's got 14 lancers. But the problem is he's pulled really far back, which, to me, usually makes me think, right, are you just going to sit out? Are you going to be part of this? Like, do I need to worry about you? Do I need to, do I need to send something over there to wipe you out now? I think there's going to be a bit of an alliance against Nawaki. That's what I would try. If I was in the game, I would try and aim us toward an alliance against Nawaki. Lindon's in a tricky spot, just because he has no infantry remaining. He's really just his cav, so he can't really launch an aggressive... he can't launch an attack here, maybe? Yeah, he can't. This is the only, like, nice spot to charge at them, and that's where they've got the stakes covering it. So he's kind of got to rely on Thanatos to make the infantry attack, and then he comes in with his cav, but there's a lot of trust in that. Hiri Peng over here. Yeah, we're just chasing these guys down. Yeah, Imladris, you're not going to get away. Neratino warriors running. What's this little? I'm seeing a little star. Oh, there's something in there. Something in that little cyclone of elves. Woodland Realm Patrol not pulling out. That might have been. I think that was probably Sauce. Nawaki's still giving chase. He might stop momentarily. What do we still have? Yeah, still a few things from Thanatos. And yeah, Mythal Lancers approaching now. So what I'm kind of, yeah, I think it's what Diego and Thanatos need to do is just form a bit of a bond in order to go and strike Mirkwood, or in the hopes of holding back a Mirkwood attack. But that's a lot of Watchers. That's a big unit of Watchers of the Golden Wood. Now they're a hybrid unit, so they're not as good as those dedicated melee units, but 1v1 they'll mop the floor with a good few of these Wood Elves. Greenwood Rangers still with their bows out though. They're not really going to get a great like body piercing arc, but it's an archer. It's an archer to ward off enemy cav. Wait, those Wardens of Amon Lank, they've still got their bows as well. Oh, Nowaki. Because the whole... if Thanatos could guarantee the enemy is going to attack him in melee, I think he's got a decent chance, even without the cavalry. He's a chance. I don't want to say a decent chance. He's got a chance without the cavalry. But with those Rangers, with the Wardens of Amon Lank, and maybe even with the Elders, they've got their bows. Yeah, he's going to have to attack. I think... Right, call me crazy. I'd attack now. I would charge down now, because you want the fight to happen here, where it's flat as all hell, so that your buddy, hopefully your buddy Diego, can come in and help you out and get some great charges. That's sort of the only chance. Because if you let the fight happen up on your hill, even though that's better for you, it's going to totally negate, or largely negate, Diego's cavalry. And your own cavalry, too. Alright, he wants to open fire. Okay, fair. Right, how many kindred do we have, though? Not many. 10 kindred. I don't know. Good little charge into those Greenwood Rangers. A few of them killed, get out. A few cav killed in response. Quite a few cav killed in response. Oh, sorry, these were Lindon Cavaliers that died earlier. Diego, we can't sit out here for too long. Like, All the while Nawaki's just organizing. Just getting his archers set up. Firing into the elves on the hill. We should have some decent accuracy from these guys. Coming right on into the tightly packed kindred. Oh, damn. Whereas, yeah, we're just holding the ground. We're just holding the line here. And those Watchers might end up getting shot by a stray arrow. Which would be a shame. No. It's not easy. Not easy to know what to do here. Nawaki's got quite a bit left. He's got a fair bit of power. And Golden Realm Patrol coming on up. Here we Peng stand there. Diego. Good man. Good man. Right, so if Diego's going, then we need those Watchers moving. We need to really clash with them there. Repaying. Quick little movement there. Good stuff. Right into theory paying 110 before. Down to 99. Ah, damn. 2 horsemen down, though. 2 horsemen down. Wasn't great. Wasn't terrible. But just get out there. Try and come in again. Diego, you've got your Horse Lords of Ulmo. I'm afraid they need to be getting involved too. We need everybody. You need to try and help Thanatos. Because Thanatos is going to do his best up here. His Watchers, there's only 44 of them. And up against armor upgrade to Hiri Lang. That might be too much. There's some Lorien warriors here on the left. No, it's not easy. Kindred there maybe tried to fall back to get a flanking shot, but they've been grabbed. Diego's coming in. Hiri Peng. It looks like Nawaki's focus is over there, though. Nawaki's focus might be up on the hill. So Warden's out of... Oh wait, no, they were grabbed, but they might be out of ammunition as well. Still 22 before contact. Oh no! Ah, no, that'll be the end of the Lancers, I think. Horse Lord's trying. Elders still firing in. Oh damn! It's the fact that the Elders still have ammunition, just because they're such a menace. So accurate, so high powered. Even the likes of the Horse Lords of Ulmo will drop quite quick to them. Woodland Realm Protectors moving down. Just good quality spearmen now. Still 40. Still 40 Watchers, okay. Oh god, wavering though. Don't you dare run. You actually have a chance. If you fight to the last, which that's probably asking a bit too much, but if they were, if every single one of them fought and died here, they could win this confrontation. Down here, I mean, these guys would move on in. Come on, Lorien warriors get a nice little charge in. 35 of them. They'll oh, here lying is a damn good counter to them though. That Elven Swordmaster skill. Over here, Horselords of Olmo going right on into the Woodland Protectors, get them squashed. Fair enough, you don't want those jabs coming at you. More Woodland Protectors here, backed up by some Palace Guard. Yeah, Diego's just going to try and make this hurt for Nawaki. See what he can do. Still taking shots from those Wardens. Come on, get a break. Get a rout on you, Wardens. Down at 8. No. Still shooting. Yeah, he's doing the right thing. Just shoot, shoot, shoot. But maybe actually, yeah. I didn't expect him to come around for an immediate charge. That was a good move. Woodland Protector's trying to... Oh! Coming in again. Good man, Diego. Oh, good stuff. Those rapid little charges are working out really well for him. He's trying. He is trying his very best. But we just need to... We need to have... Oh god, they're almost broken there. Watcher's trying to fight it out. Let's see. Yeah, I'll grab some more shots just in case I don't like the ones that we took before. Very bloodied up Watchers. Not a fun sight, Wood Elves cracking into Wood Elves, but gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, they'll do. They're fine there. Okay, man, Diego. No, I was thinking for a second, Diego should maybe pull back. And no, you've got to keep at it. There's still so much power for Nawaki. Going for a quick charge. Here he paying 39. Oh god, you went a bit too deep, man. Get out of there. Down to 36. Maybe that's the best we can hope for. Just taking out even. I'm sure Diego would be more than happy to kill a few less as long as it gets him out of there without suffering much damage. This guy's going to take a few slashes though. Maybe even go down. No, he's out. Fantastic. Good stuff, boys. But Rangers, oh damn. Pretty point blank fire into the Watchers. Decent armor on the Watchers. They shouldn't take too much from that, but it's still, I think, fun to get shot by a Ranger. Over here, oh, another one broke. And now it's just Diego's Cav, which as much faith as I have in the Horselords of Olmo, this is a bit beyond them. If Nawaki marched out into the open field entirely, perhaps Diego can do okay. Is that that's the officer of the unit as well, so he can't pull out a lance. Actually, sorry, that's the general. Yeah, he can't pull out a lance. The thing is, he gets the stats of the units that he's part of, so he should have the same charge bonus, right? Even without... But he doesn't have the secondary attack. I think that's the problem, so he can't pull out the lance. I'll need to ask somebody about that. Does he gain the same charge ability as the unit? Well, I know he'll gain their charge bonus, but does he gain that same lance down charge attack? Yeah, the general's stuck in there, unfortunately. But that was a good one. That was that actually turned out being a lot. I mean, that was pretty damn close. I knew it would be. But elves versus elves is always kind of like that. I think that Thanatos and Diego should have maybe seen the writing on the wall a little bit earlier. They were tearing lumps out of each other long after they should have stopped. You know, I know it feels good, especially if the fight's going in your way. You know, and it doesn't. You don't want to just pull yourself back and take losses as you retreat from an enemy. You know, when you're winning, it's like that's insanity. But kind of need to do it sometimes in these free-for-alls. But all the while, like this is all that Nawaki's really got left. Well, he's got a few, but that was pretty much it. So let's see, Thanatos, Watchers there, nice, and yeah, a fair few of those in melee too. Riders were countered really quite well by Diego. That was definitely a sting for Thanatos early on. those javelins from the lancers, because of course, you know, the javelins on the lancers sometimes aren't so effective because you're getting countered by a melee cavalry, like a, you know, Melkor's Chosen, so you're only really getting one volley and then they're in melee. The riders wanted to shoot them, so they were getting a few more volleys in than they would be expected to, and then the Horse Lords of Ulm will just come out and finish them off, so shame. Lorien archers there, nice. Woodland protectors, staff masters, you know, I just like them. I just like the staff masters. But the warriors doing pretty well. Shame about these blades of the wood, but yeah, maybe they received like a really nasty charge. And as I say, up against elves, the spears and blades of the wood, it's a tricky thing. How did those March Wardens do? Sorry. Damn, that's not good. I mean, keep in mind, every kill is a dead elf. Like, that's something. And bloody 241. Had all of the March Wardens been on the right flank to tear into Diego's army as he charged, that could have been where we saw some real damage from them. That's where the mass archer fire in place of the very high damage arrow fire comes into play, perhaps. But yeah, no, that was great. Awesome cav play from, I mean, both Saw San Diego and Nawaki did his very best with, I mean, Imladris cav is tough to counter, so he did the best with what he had, and a lot of spear cav just doing what they can, then shooting them down too. But no, that was nice. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.